Hey, this is Andrew Brown, and I want to show you a bunch of places where you can run Jupyter Notebooks in the cloud. Maybe in a separate video, we might show you how to do it locally, but I just want to focus on cloud solutions so that you have many, many options where you can run this. One that we can absolutely run is Google Colab, which we will see time and time and again. Google Colab is just free CPUs and GPUs. So I made my way over to Google Colab. I logged in with a Google account. I can create a new notebook here. And we're not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to just show you something very simple. So let's say we want to check what version of Python we're using. We could type in, was it Python hyphen version here and run it. Okay, and we'll give it a moment to execute. I'm not sure why it's super slow here, but it will work in just a moment. And maybe I need double percentage, sorry. Double percentage. Give it a moment there. Okay. And so that is an option we have. Now, could we upgrade this and get more compute? There is a Colab Pro. So, it looks like for $13.99, you can get 100 compute units per month. Colab Pro Plus, you get 500 compute units per month. I don't personally know what compute is being used underneath. I simply could not find it, but it seems to work fine. It's going to be something underneath. I'm not sure. But Google Colab is something that you'll see time and again because there will just be examples places. Like I'll give you an example. If we go to OmniGem, or maybe we'll just type in like Google Colab examples notebooks, somewhere like Hugging Face, because people will often have examples. You'll see like a button that says, this is hard to see, but if we go a little bit closer here, you'll see we have the button here, which is Colab. And this one looks like maybe SageMaker Studio, which we might want to show here in just a moment. But I'll open this up here. And so this is someone else's Colab. And so like I can run this one, right? I can go ahead and just start running it. It says this is someone else's notebook. I can say run anyway. And right now it's saying too many sessions because I have this one open here. I don't know exactly how to manage sessions. Normally when I'm running this, I'm always running one at a time. But there's probably some way to stop it or, oh, here it is, manage sessions. We'll go here. And so here you can see we have a few from before. So I'll go ahead and I'll just delete them. Okay, yeah, terminate. So these are all being terminated. And so now if I go back over to this one, now I can probably run it. Okay, I'm not that interested in actually utilizing this. I just want to show you that I'm using an external notebook, right? So there, it's running. I'm sure it will work. I'm going to go ahead and go to manage sessions. I'm going to go ahead and terminate that, okay? This one's working totally fine. So this is one place that we can use it. Now, it has its own little experience that looks a lot different. I personally don't like Colab compared to other tools out there, but this one is so popular that you're going to run into it a lot. So you want to get familiar with that. The other one is SageMaker Studio Labs. So I'm going to go ahead and type in SageMaker Studio Labs. Now, there's SageMaker Studio, which is something else. But SageMaker Studio Labs is, it's like, it has free compute and GPUs. I'm not even sure if they have a paid tier. I think it's just free. And so this is something you have to sign up and request. So I have an account. Let me go ahead and grab it just a moment here as I log in. Okay. So I'm just trying to log in, but this is one thing they make you do is a lot of these chair things. I think the reason why is that a lot of these, choose all the chairs, that was correct. Choose all the beds. But a lot of these tools here, they get abused by crypto miners. So I think that they just put some extra access here to get in here. And I got my password wrong. It's because I'm typing in my password manager is not working right now. So I have to manually type it. Just give me another second here to try to type this in again. There you go. I had to reset my password, but now I am in. And so this experience is a little bit different. You have two options, CPUs and GPUs. And so depending on what you choose is what you're going to have. And you can see here that if you choose CPUs, you'll have it up to 4 hours at a time with a limit of 8 hours for 24 periods. Or that time is half for 4 hours in a 24-hour period if you're running GPUs. So this is another great thing that we can utilize. And I do believe that they have some examples here. So if we were to go over to this tab here, I believe, nope. But I think that when we first launched it up, there are some examples. Let's go ahead and just start it anyway. I'm just going to use CPUs here today. And so it's going to bring up the runtime. It says something went wrong, which is totally fine. So I'm going to just choose some hats here. And it says, please allow the script downloading from the domain, refresh your page for more access. And today it's just, we're getting a lot of trouble. And it logged me out. Wow. Okay, so what a headache. We'll try this again here. And I think it just doesn't like me here today. Please allow the script from downloading from this here today. That's a new error. Error contains a description. If you can't access your account, verify that you're using the correct email and password. Yeah, there's nothing that should be causing this. I do have a username as well, so I could try that. And 1 second here. Nope, so I can't use it here today, but it's pretty straightforward. You have CPUs or GPUs and you launch it up. Just give me another second. Let's see if I can fix this. So what it's saying here is that I need to accept database.waf as a trusted domain. I'm not even sure how to do that. To allow the JavaScript as a trusted domain for more information, see WAF Firewall Manager. But this makes no sense because I'm not logging into my AWS account, right? It's not related. So just give me a moment, okay? And here again, it's saying, if you're using a browser security plugin that prevents JavaScript download, you may need to see this error. So maybe there's something that's preventing it. Let me go figure that out. All right, so I gave the information to Claude. It's like, go to here into your Chrome settings and add this here. Seems silly that I would even have to do this, but you know, maybe this could be something that might fix it. But also it says in the padlock and site settings, maybe there's JavaScript options there. So maybe I'll check that first. Site settings. Oh, so we have it here as well. Okay, so that is a direct way to here. And it says allow, so it's set to allow. There's no reason why it would not allow that. So I'll go back over to here. It says that it's allowed here as well. But I'll go ahead and I'll just add this like this. Because now it should fully allow it no matter what. Let's see if I sign in here. Did that fix my problem? I'm seeing bags, and I hate this bag thing, but I get it. They don't want to deal with these folks that are abusing it. So now I'm in here. We'll go ahead and try this again. There might be something funny with my browser. Like I'm even having trouble getting into Dashlane these days. So Bako, my co-founder, was here helping configure something. Maybe he's changed something on my computer. But anyway, let's see if this goes ahead and launches up. It looks like it's working, so we'll just wait a little bit. And so now that is running, we'll go ahead and open the project. But I kind of remember there being existing notebooks in here. So I think that we'll have something to play around with here if we don't even have anything. Yes, we do. And whoever wrote these, they did a really good job because I really, really like them. They should have ones in here for maybe if we launched up the GPUs. I think the repo is different. But if we launched up GPUs, I think we actually would have had some large language models we could run there. This one's pretty simple. So we'll go into Gradio as an example. We'll click into this one. And we'll select the default kernel here. It looks like there's one specifically for Mistral, which is cool. And so this one is setting up an interface to greet. So I'm going to go ahead and just run all here. Yeah, restart the kernel. But this is your standard notebook, Jupyter Notebook experience, right? Nothing super fancy here. So here it has one little problem. It says unknown module named Gradio. Why would it be unknown? You import it right there. And that's totally fine. Like, I'm not sure how well maintained these are, but I'm going to go ahead and drag this all the way to the top. It could also be just the environment that I chose. So I go down below. So this one's probably better. So I'll go ahead and do this one. It didn't say that we had to use this one, but it might be the case. And so we're restarting the kernel here. Notice you can see the dot here. It'll tell you if it restarted up here. It will give you information down below about restart. I think it's restarted. I think it was really fast. We'll go ahead and hit restart and run it. And so now it might work no problem. And so here we might have had to change something. It's still saying no Gradio. You can access Gradio with the following link in your own domain. Okay, but it's still saying there's no Gradio. Let's go drop this down and take a look again here. Oh, Gradio example. So they actually have a specific kernel for Gradio, and that might have been our issue here. I'll go ahead and just run this one. If that doesn't work, I can go up the top here and say restart kernel. Sometimes that might help. It still says SageMaker distribution. No, I want to be in this one. Select. And we'll restart the kernel. I don't think it's listening to me. It's not, but that's fine. What I can do to get this working, and we're going to be using Gradio later on, so this is not a waste of time. I'm going to go pip install Gradio and see if I can just install Gradio this way. Now, I might want other things installed, but the kernel, like that can have pre-installed stuff, and so for whatever reason, I'm having a hard time switching it here today. I just don't feel like stressing out about it. There's that environment.yaml file, so maybe that would set up stuff. I don't know. But we'll go ahead and run this and see if that works. Okay, this is what you have to do on a regular basis when working on AI projects, fiddling with these kind of things. So it's going to start the demo. To create a public link, set shared to true. I just want to see this working somewhere. Let's go down below here. So here it's suggesting that I might be able to access this. I didn't set it to true. Did I not? But anyway, it's just saying, let's go grab this link up here at the top. So I'm going to grab this here for just a second. I'm going to go over to here, and I'm just going to replace a bunch of the stuff. By the way, again, this is just free, so there's no harm in you running this. I'm going to go ahead and run this and see if that works. And so now I have Gradio, so I'll just say hello. There we go, hello. Submit, and it outputs hello, hello. I think I was supposed to say my name, Andrew, right? And so that's a very simple Gradio example. Now, we were seeing before on Hugging Face, there was a button to click. I've never seen a SageMaker Labs like that before, so I wouldn't mind trying. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't want to log out. I just want to stop this environment. So, I'm going to close this tab. Right, we'll hit stop. But you could see with Google Colab, you want to stop the sessions with this one. You want to go and you want to manually hit that stop button, right? You don't want to end up using your CPUs. If you come back later in the day, you won't have any, so make sure you stop them. Not going to cost you anything, but there we go. You can see I have a lot more time left over. Let's go over to here, and I'm going to go ahead and just click one of these, like I don't want anything complicated. Let's do this one here. This sounds very simple. So this is now setting the options here. Down below, it's showing us what it has. Okay, does it need CPUs or GPUs? I don't know. It's not saying what it is. Since it's doing like sequencing, I think this is probably just requires CPU. So if I hit runtime, I'm going to assume that it's going to launch this notebook. Again, I've never done this way before, so curious to see what happens. Oh, that's a chair there. Oh, dear. Oh, I missed a chair right there. There we go. Now we have to do the hats. You can see Colab's a lot less annoying. Is that a hat? Doesn't even look like a hat. All the bags. It's almost not even worth it for the free compute here. But you do get GPUs, which is nice. So we'll just give that a moment to spin up. Okay. Here we go. So it started. So now we copy to project, the button. And then I assume it's just going to import the Git repo there. So clone entire repo, sure. We'll clone it. And it's a little bit unusual where it's going. I'm not sure where it's placing it, but if we go to the top level, maybe it's somewhere here. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's going. All it's doing is running git clone in the repo. Okay, great. So now it's taking over. So yeah, now the notebook is here, I guess. So maybe it was in here. Okay, so it actually imported a bunch of stuff. So I was hoping that it was bringing one specific one in here, but it actually brought a lot of stuff in here. So I'm not really sure what library we were trying to run, but here's an example of scikit. And that's doing something, not necessarily what we want to do, but lots and lots of examples. But yeah, that is SageMaker Studio Labs. So that is another option that you have available to you. Okay, so we'll take a look at another one.